Virgos, this is going to be your reading for the month of April. What's going on? We got the Three of Swords. So we got a lot of challenges. Maybe you're facing some situations here, healing from circumstances. Okay, there's a lot coming up. So again, we're struggling with some sadness, some loss. Again, there's like a combination of like sad feelings and happy feelings. So it's like you're helping heal yourself. Could be dealing with some grieving, could be dealing with just some heartbreak, or again, circumstances that we're reflecting on with these beautiful roses here too. So there's just this need here to allow ourselves, like whatever this emotional, because there's a lot of like the water, the waves are really big behind her. So I feel like it's like no matter what's crashing around you, you're going through a storm. It makes sense, right? We're having a hard time, but we're trying to love ourselves, heal ourselves, and put in that beautiful energy. We also have the King of Pentacles. So there could be someone coming towards you with a solid offer, someone wanting to give you this commitment. For some of you, this could be stepping into a boss role, ownership role, having some finances here too is coming through. But for some of you too, this could be someone who is a business owner, someone who is stable, solid. Again, wow, 10 of Pentacles too. So this is someone who is established, not just solid, but secure, financially secure, abundantly. Some of you, this could be like legacy money. This could, for some of you, be an inheritance as well here too. But with this King of Pentacles energy, it's also talking about building something. Like for some of you, maybe something didn't go the way that you thought, but there could have been some periods of heartbreak, but now you're finally gaining this stability here. Could have to do with travel with the World card. For others of you, there's this new cycle. It's almost like what you went through is now being blessed. I know that sounds really weird, but it's kind of like you're getting like this return from what it is. And with the World card, it's also talking about a new cycle. So there could be a brand new cycle of emergence. You're going through this heartbreak period, but then you're coming out stronger on the other side here. And that could be what maybe you've been putting all this energy into is your future. You've taken what hasn't worked and you're making it beautiful. And that's amazing. You do have the Five of Swords. So some of you, it could be, you know, sometimes this is like we have to be right at all costs, even when it hurts ourselves. So with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, there could have been some disputes, some arguments, maybe some things were said that were quite painful and heartbreaking. But this is also somebody who is not being fully honest. So again, air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But it can also just talk about like hurtful things. Like someone can almost like deliberately say things to hurt you sometimes. And we do have the Marriage card here with the Hierophant. So this could be a person or partner if you are with someone. So that's why I sort of felt that there is an opportunity for divorce. For others of you, there's an enlightenment here. How sometimes, you know, maybe to be cautious with what we say or how it's said to us, or to learn how we need to be respected. And again, this can have to do with marriage, so it could be like a legal situation here too. For some of you, it could also be like if you've had a lot of financial losses and burdens, you know, whatever those betrayals were, whatever those heartbreaks were, you're finally finding a mentor or someone who is very constructive and helpful. For others of you, this is someone, whatever the past energies were in the past that you've moved on from, you're bringing in that person. This is husband. This is someone who you will marry. This is someone who has and shares the same values and respect and just principles, right? Like sometimes, like it's really hard to agree on stuff if you don't see stuff the same way. If you don't have the same belief system, it's going to make it very hard in investing into a future with someone. So I feel like in whatever those betrayals were in the past, or there's circumstances that you needed to learn from, you're now recognizing and seeing the truth, right? Maybe you're struggling, moon, Leo moon here, but you could also be talking about like whatever this struggle is. Some of you could be having a very strong internal struggle at this time. With the moon energy, it's about emotions, but it's also about illumination. And since you have the internal illumination and reflection, and then we have the illumination card with the Hierophant, there's like this big awakening that's happening within you. And I feel like there's this resistance right now. Some of you, again, that could be part of that sabotage energy, or that could be what's hard. It's like, you know what you have to choose, but in order to choose it, you have to be selfish, and it requires hurting someone, or you stay and it hurts you, right? Like this is a very tough place to be. And I feel like a lot of this is happening within. It's like you're seeking your future and you know what you want, but it comes at a cost. And whatever this cost is, could be the cost of heartbreak, could be the cost of challenge, or sometimes we choose our future, we choose our work, or we choose our job, or we choose our school over a relationship or over a dynamic here, and it's very challenging. But we do have the Page of Pentacles, which children are here too. So this can also talk about kids, where maybe some of you are wanting children, or some of you are wanting a marriage with children, and maybe that wasn't possible. Or for others of you, there is a struggle here with this new offer. It could be, again, wanting to have this seriousness. Maybe someone has more than the other person, so it's very important about like having this new cycle of abundance. But you are so surrounded by protection with the World card and that beautiful light energy. There's a lot of joy, there's circumstances here that's leading to a lot of positivity, but it's very challenging. Maybe your person is like, you know, maybe you or your person are going through so many things, so you're having a really hard time. But the Chariot's here, so Cancer energy, so my Cancer, Leo, Cuspers. But this is so much moving forward quickly, moving into this new direction. I feel like things are going to be really picking up. Some of you could be choosing to travel. Some of you could be choosing to spend your money on adventure. It's a brand new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, and there's opportunities and offers coming in towards you. So there is so much that is happening, and it's just really powerful for us to be able to create this new cycle of change and communication. But I feel like what wasn't expressed before, or maybe what was a difficult conversation to have before with this person or past people, you've enlightened yourself, you've reflected on it, you've healed from it too. Divine feminine energy. And there's a lot of communication though, so there's a lot of reasons to get excited, because you guys are definitely planning something serious. Could be contracts with this, can also be a new love commitment, a new marriage, just, you know, proposal even. But they can also talk about business proposals, since you have like big boss energy. Some of you could also be spiritual healers and workers with this energy too, with the Hierophant. But some of you are really reflecting on a lot of beautiful evolution, transformation, changes. That's what's bringing the Wheel of Fortune to your door. And I feel like it's taking something small. Some of them, it could be like a small offer, small beginning, but it's like taking that seed and planting something major. But it is leading, for some of you, it could be to a family, it could be to bringing this together, because this to me screams marriage. Okay, send the invitations, here they come. Okay, but a lot of collaborations or negotiations. You're gonna know how it resonates and where it applies for you. But again, it is after a very difficult period. So I feel like for some of you, there were betrayals, there were deceptions, there was backstabbing, heart, you know, whatever. This isn't even just backstabbing. You even saw the people that were doing this. Like, honestly, this is why, in one way, we have to go through this so that you learn to fight for what you want. And I know it's really tough, but it's like whatever this cycle was, this painful cycle is closing, this reflection is closing. You're not getting that love you need, bye. Like whatever it is, you're not waiting, you're not sticking around, you're not staying in loveless relationships anymore, you're not staying in loveless connections, whether it's with yourself, whether it's with your job, whether it's with your food, whatever it is, you're making decisions and you're choosing you. So Leo, I don't like it when your heart hurts, but I love you, and I know that you guys rule the heart, and I know that this is what's leading you to this new beautiful direction, and the key is in that. Okay, so the keys are on the chest here in the heart chakra, but it's also talking about unlocking the enlightenment, is really like listening to your heart. And if you got to go listen to that song, then maybe you should, but go listen to your heart and let it lead you, let it guide you. It's calling for you. And it could be your person. It could be this beautiful vibration that's being put out, because it's a lot of green. And green is also the heart chakra. So you will be abundant and wealthy in love. Wealthy in this beautiful, like you will be wealthy and love what you do. You'll be, you're rich with love. Like it's amazing. I love that. Very abundant, beautiful energy. Leo, God bless all of you. Make sure, again, you're only following the links I provide, as there's a lot of people who impersonate me. So please only connect with me on my website. As always, stay strong. I love you guys, and we'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye.